Stop everything and listen. I do not care what distractions whisper at you from the corners of life. I do not care what tasks await, what doubts murmur, what excuses you've dressed up as responsibilities. You must hear this now, not tomorrow, not later, now. Because the world you seek to build is already watching to see if you'll finally believe what heaven already decided. You were chosen. Not picked from a crowd like a lottery, not given a random gift. You were chosen by design, by intelligence, by the same force that hung the stars and breathed life into the rose. And if you walk past this message like it's just another stirring of wind, you will wander another year in silent frustration, asking questions that have already been answered, searching for permission that was granted before you were born. You say you're waiting for a sign, this is it. You say you're not sure what God thinks of you, this is it. You say you don't know if you're qualified, I say you were called. And what is called must now be claimed. Do you understand what happens when a man ignores the call? He doesn't just miss opportunity, he forfeits his divine appointment. I've seen men do it, brilliant men, talented men. Men who could have led nations, fed thousands, built legacies, but instead chose the lie of delay, the comfort of doubt, the safety of the familiar. And so they died with their power still buried beneath their indecision. You think God says yes with thunder? No, he whispers it in your gut and waits to see if you will obey without applause. The man who hears that yes and walks forward, he becomes unstoppable. But the man who needs everyone to agree before he moves, he is already defeated. So I ask you right now, will you continue drifting? Or will you sit up, focus your spirit, and say with every fiber of your being, God already said yes, now I move as if it's done. This is your turning point. This is your line in the sand. This is the moment you stop pretending that the fire inside you is random. It is not. It is a signal. And today, it demands a response. Now sit still. Be silent and hear every word that follows as if heaven itself is instructing you, because it is. Stop thinking like you are ordinary. Stop moving like you are random. Stop waiting like you are forgotten. You were not born by accident. You were sent into this world by the will of infinite intelligence, breathed into being by design, not by default. You were chosen before you were known, before you were doubted, before you even knew what doubt was. Most men walk the earth like orphans. They believe they must earn their right to exist. They act like they must buy their place in the world with suffering and shame. But that lie ends now, because the truth is this.
If this touches you, don't scroll. Like and follow, subscribe, and grow with us.